Hello garden friends, and welcome to my channel, DK's Garden Oasis. I am just getting over a cold. My daughter and I had our annual mommy-daughter weekend in downtown Chicago, and we've both come up with a little bit of a cold. So if my voice sounds a little bit funny, that's what that's from. So we're going to get started with my winter porch pot that I have been doing for the last few years. Each season I do change it up. In the spring I put tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, and violas. In the summer I put some grasses, mandevillas, or some cannas, and then I also fill it with calibrachoas. And then in the fall, again, I put some fall grasses, some ornamental kale, pansies, and mums. And this will be my winter porch pot. This winter pot is filled with winter greens and then some other things that I purchased to fill in, like little decorative things. Now I'm going to show you briefly what each piece is. I did put the spruce pot already in the pot, and you'll see that in a minute. But we put a spruce top first, and you have to cut all of these because you need a fresh cut so that they don't dry out. So after I do this pot, I'm going to put a little bit of water in it because these have been in the garage for over a week and they're starting to dry out. So I want to make sure that I do have that all watered in, and then I spray it at the end with this wilt stop, and that preserves the needles and they don't dry out as fast. Now I keep my porch pot up till at least Valentine's Day and then change it over to spring. So again, I start off with the spruce top, and then I put in, there's different varied sizes. We have 3 large pieces, and again, I work at a garden center, and so we do these winter porch pots every year. And my pot I do just from the front, so you don't see the back side because I put it up against a door. But in the class we do it so that you can see it all the way around. Not everybody does that. They might do it like me. Everybody's looks a little bit different. So after the spruce top, they have 3 large Fraser fir pieces. This is, I would say, a medium piece, but there are some large pieces that go against the spruce top, and again, I'll show you that in a minute. And Fraser fir is the most popular tree in the Midwest, and it's a dark green on the outside and a silver on the inside. So you want to put it, if this was the spruce top, you want to put the silver side against the spruce top, and I'll show you that in a minute. So Fraser fir is next. Then we put in some Port Orford. This is very wispy. It's a good filler, and we have 2 or 3 pieces of this as well. Then this piece right here, it is starting to dry up because the pieces are falling off, but this is huckleberry. It is not an evergreen, it's a shrub, but this gives dimension to your porch pot. So we have a couple pieces of those. And then we have pine, and this is a sappy evergreen, so when you cut it, it might have a little bit of sap, or it might be a little bit sticky, but this is again a wispy piece. And then finally, your last piece would be your incense cedar, and they have these yellow seeds on them, and those are usually put towards the front and drape it over the sides, and you'll see that again in a minute. I do add some extras to mine. Like I said, there are some dogwood, white sprayed dogwood, red sprayed dogwood twigs that we put in, pine cones. I have some decorative things that I put in there, and my color theme I change every year, and this one is inspired by Wicked, so I do have green and purple. So I'm going to show you right now how that is put together. Okay, so I have all my supplies here. I have a good pruner here that you cut all of your greens, and again, I put already my spruce top in here. I again put this against the door, so I have some lights that are on at night. I have it on a timer, and then I have this branch in here, and then I will start putting in all of my other greens. All right, we're going to get started here. So again, this is a spruce top. And then we're going to put in 3 of your larger Fraser fir, which is this one. And I'm going to put, you're going to see these. This is all the different types of greens, and then an instruction sheet I will be putting in the description box. So next is your Fraser fir, and you want to put that, again, kind of angle it towards the spruce top. Here's your small bag of medium and small pieces. So again, if you were doing this all the way around, you want to make it look even all the way around, so you would be spinning this as you're doing it. So now I'm just going to fill in these medium pieces. So the next thing we're going to need is the Port Orford, and I had some really big pieces here. So you wouldn't want to just put it in, just stick it in like that. You're going to need to separate this. Next one is your huckleberry, and this again is kind of dried out, so I'm going to make sure to spray this and it gets some moisture. But you want to put it in the back for some height and texture. And then we have your pine. Again, you want to put that towards the middle so it has a little bit of wispiness to it. And then I might add some of these little pieces later, depending on how it looks, but this is your incense cedar. And those usually go in front and drape over the sides. And now we have our extras. Got bow of I got these from the garden center. This is painted eucalyptus. I'm just going to stick these randomly in there. Again, this is Wicked inspired, so this is like kind of black in color. We have some white painted dogwood. I've got some white pine cones. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your bow and just twist the wire around. And then I'll probably cut it on the bottom because this will be way too large. And Merry Christmas sign. And then I also have these two. This reindeer and this snowman that I have extra pieces for. So that's the snowman. And then for the reindeer, we just need his little antlers. And there's our Rudolph. So that's it for this year's planter, inspired by Wicked. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this winter porch pot come together. And if you would be so kind to leave a comment and like this video, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to take a couple weeks off for the holidays, but then I'll be back at the beginning of the year with a new channel intro. And then the whole month of January, I will be having seed hauls and giveaways. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell for those videos. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season. Take care and see you in 2025. Bye-bye.